Okay, greetings YouTubers. Today we're doing another unboxing video. Today's wonderful addition to the collection comes from an eBay listing. It is a wargaming supplement that was originally produced, I believe, for WRG, Wargame Research Group. Their 6th edition rules. Phil Barker, of course, is the most notable figure in that group of luminaries. Let's see if we can get this to come out of the packaging. It just slides right out, and wow, okay. I did not expect this. Yeah, this looks to be almost in pristine condition. Spine looks like it's hardly been used. No pages seem to be coming out. And what this has is all of the army lists in 4 different booklets. So although 3 of these booklets are online in PDF form, and you can download them, and I have, for free from the WRG's website, what is missing here is the 4th one. So here's book 1. These are the older army lists, 3000 BC to 1485 AD. These are the oldest ones. These only go through 75 AD. Here's book 2. This goes up through 1000 AD. Love the artwork there on the cover. That is unique. Here's book 3, which is the one I concern myself with the most. And again, wonderful, unique style of artwork. And then finally, the 4th edition, the 4th book in the series, which I had no idea that there was a 4th book. So when I saw this on eBay, when I was researching something else the other day, this goes up 1420 to 1700. So what I'm hoping is there might be some errata there that applies to the army lists that I have. Let's go through here and take a look. Dutch Army, looks like there's a hand correction there. I'm not seeing an errata page. That's fine. I would be more than happy. Oh, nope. It may actually have one. Nope. This is miscellaneous information about figures. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. I don't think I have to worry about errata for book 3, which is great because what I did is I took the army lists in book 3, I put them in Claude.ai. I had done some preliminary work to explain how to translate these armies into men and metal format, and I can even do the same thing for chainmail format. But the idea is to bring these rules made for 6th edition. You see, this was from August of 1980. I think the latest edition here was also in the 1980s. March 1984 for book 4. So to take these army lists and to basically backport them into earlier versions of WRG. Now, why would you want to do that? First of all, because Men in Metal, which is my pet project, has to do with WRG version 1, version 2, and the medieval supplement to version 2, which came out in February of 1970. So not only can you backport all of these armies to this earlier rule set, but also version 3 is where you see, 3rd edition of WRG is where you get rules for a campaign system, which is very straightforward. You also get all of the siege warfare rules. And then something you also get with 4th edition, which I don't have printed out, is the fantasy supplement, which is very tongue-in-cheek, but yet other than hordes of things, I think it's the only fantasy supplement that came from WRG. So my interest is in playing with the siege rules and the fantastic supplement. And pretty much the cutoff for me is probably WRG version 4. Although I did see a few things in 5th edition which are interesting as well. I think maybe that might have been the edition with the better weather system and the sunlight causing dazzle. Anyway, porting this version 6 stuff to an earlier time frame serves my own agenda, and so I'm just very happy to have this as a resource on the shelf. Plus, it's a bit of history. I don't think there are many copies of this stuff floating around out there, and I got it at a reasonable price point. And now I am blown away. So, okay. In the beginning of this booklet form with all the army lists, so not only do you get these, like let's flip to the one that I care the most about, which is the medieval period, right? Not only do you get a fantastic amount of historical detail and these point values for army lists and things like that, but now I'm finding, as I'm looking through this, that the beginning actually has an entire set of rules, which I assume these are the 6th edition rules. However, I bought the 6th edition rules online, which I think might have been via the History of Wargaming project. And what I did not notice, and what I'm kind of blown away around, is that toward the back here, last page, if I can ever find the last page, is, okay, so it's got sieges and field equipment, you've got some firing, mines, counter mining, escalades, postal games, campaign rules. Look at this. This is another set of fantasy adaptations, which are different from the version 4, WRG version 4, which I have not seen anywhere else. So it's fantastic. So it even has radium rifles in here, so you can do a little Edgar Rice Burroughs stuff. It has the magician magical powers, ghosts and phantasms. So I'm gonna have to delve into this, but what an unexpected, a very unexpected and welcome addition to my bookshelf, having this. And now I'm looking at the Kindle version, and it is through the History of Wargaming project, as you can see up here in the title, History of Wargaming. But it does have the fantasy adaptations. So I was incorrect about that. Yeah, so still, having a physical copy of something is always better than just having a, editor John Curry. It's definitely History of Wargaming project. Okay, yeah, got a lot to think about here. So that's my show and tell for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Tune in for more episodes of Show and Tell. This channel is devoted to wargaming and earlier role-playing game history.